Luper.
Come on, Jesus. Come on, Jesus. Oh, Lord.
If gospel music is what you need, then Gospel World is where you need to be. Urban, traditional, quartet, or choir, Gospel World specializes in bringing you the very best in gospel music. Gospel World, located at 4339 Southeast 15th Street, Dale City, Oklahoma. Call Gospel World today at 405-672-2442. Gospel World, specializing in what no other store can do.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and a happy good morning to you, wherever you are. This is the Clara Luper radio show, and today is a very special show because you are special people, and you are listening to the Clara Luper radio show. Today's show is being brought to you by NACP Youth Council and Freedom Center, and they're having an old-fashioned soul dinner today. And those of you that like good old neck bones and pig feet and a lot of stuff, go by Freedom Center starting at 11 o'clock. And help the NACP Youth Council. It's amazing to hear people talk, and they can forget so easily. Now, today we're going to look at what the NACP has done for you, whether you are black or white. The NACP has made it possible for you to go to integrated schools, for you to eat in restaurants, for you to move and live in any part of town. To you, it was the NACP's case after Martin Luther King and others had called the nation's attention to the injustices in the Transportation Department, but it was Thurgood Marshall that ordered that case in the United States Supreme Court. Oh, the NACP, how we love the NACP. It's interesting. But those of you that love the NACP, go by and help the young people and bring some aluminum cans with you. You can help them because these young people are hoping to go to the National Convention in Washington, D.C., and you can help. Talk won't get it. You have called me and asked me about black men. Well, I have an announcement to make, and I want you to understand that black men have always stood up for Jesus. I want you to know that. Black men have always stood up for Jesus, and if I would make an appeal today, I would make an appeal for all men to stand up for God. All men. You cannot say, black men, let's stand up for Jesus, and then white men are not standing up for Jesus, and the Indians and Mexicans and others. All men. And this is Clara Luper's belief. Now, if you just believe just black men can stand up for Jesus, I don't know. And I would like to remind Oklahoma some men that have stood up for Jesus. Okay? Shall I call the roll for you? Reverend Johnson, Reverend Wynn, Reverend Perry. Shall I call Ben Tipton, Abram Ross? Should I call Russell Perry, who has really stood up for Jesus? Because if I wanted to know something about business, I sure wouldn't go to somebody that hadn't done any business. I'd go to Russell Perry and say, Russell, how did you do it? How is it that you own a newspaper? How did you own a tower? How do you own all the radio stations? I wouldn't listen to somebody that's popping that don't own anything. Well, that's my opinion. I don't know what's yours, because they laugh at us. One lady called me on radio and said all people got to do is a promise or something and we would take out like wild rabbits. Well, Hometown is 2001 Northeast 23rd Street, and they are open for your convenience, and they have some good sales on today. Hometown, 2001 Northeast 23rd Street in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. When I think of people that's standing up, I have to think of the people at Johnson Sardinas, 1643 Northeast 50th Street in Oklahoma City. My telephone number is 424-4656. If you don't believe they are standing up, go up there, look at the supplies, look at the books, look at what they are actually teaching up there, look at their food habits, look. Johnson Chardino, 1643 Northeast 50th Street in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. What's new? What's new? Don't ask me, ask Maryland. Ask Maryland. Maryland is your favorite Allstate insurance agent. Telephone number is 8430811. And I wish Marilyn would call me and tell me what all they are doing, because they are really doing some things. Yes, black men have always stood up for Jesus. My daddy was a deacon, Pilgrim Baptist Church in Hoffman, Oklahoma, Shiloh Baptist Church in Oklahoma City. Yes, he stood up for Jesus. And what about your dad? And I would like to hear from you out in Radio Land, because people are getting the wrong conception that our men have never. We got something new going. Black men standing up for Jesus. Well, this is Clara Luper saying black men have always stood up for Jesus. How do you think these colleges were formed? How do you think black kids were educated? Think about Dr. Wynne. Think about it. Think about what we need today. We need men to stand up. And speaking of standing up, if you really want to see somebody standing up, I just want you to look at Russell Perry, because Russell Perry has really stood up in spite of criticism. He has given us a new look, and I know Booker T. Washington, Du Bois, and others would really be proud of him, because he's doing what we've got to do, and talk won't get it. You can sing your song all you want to, but unless you have some contact and some money, you can't do it. Well, one thing, Robert Gates is at Gates Barbershop, 2609 North Martin Luther King, and Robert Gates's co-workers are there, ready to cut your hair in any style that you'd like. 2609 North Martin Luther King in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Today, well, I don't know, Outland Radio Land. I wonder if all the black men are tell me that black men, they got something new, black men standing up for Jesus. How do you think these churches were built? Answer that. If black men, Bishop Brown, I could go on down the list, Bishop Ponder and others, these people standing up for Jesus before some of these people that's during all this talk was even born. And if they had not stood up, we wouldn't be where we are today. Thank God for men of all races, creeds, and colors. And we ask all men to stand up for justice, stand up for liberty, stand up and be counted. Don't get excited and say black men have not done anything. You don't know. You should have seen this country before black men got to it, and white men. Well, I'm not prejudiced one bit, because I know that black history is white history, and one cannot do without the other. I want to know how you feel. You tell me. Call me at 672-1220. It's time now for me to tell you that we are getting ready for the largest Miss Black Oklahoma pageant that we have ever had. You are going to be so pleased this year with Miss Black Oklahoma. You're going to be pleased to such an extent that you're going to say, I'm so happy I have my ticket. And you better get your tickets if you want some. We'll be up to Freedom Center today starting at 10:30. And if you want a ticket, I think there'll be some people up there that have some tickets, because I'm just about sold out of all the tickets that are available to me. Now, you want to know, and you've called me, and you want to know who's representing Ardmore. Kimberlyn Singleton will be here representing Ardmore. Cameron University has a beautiful, beautiful contestant, Teresa Hall. And I want to say that all of these contestants are so beautiful, it's unbelievable. And I would like to thank the parents and congratulate them for what they have done and giving us we had 31 of the most beautiful young ladies in the state of Oklahoma. Miss Black Choctaw, Naomi Barqua, Miss Black Clinton, and Jean, thank you, all of you out in Clinton. Vanessa Hester, ready to come to Oklahoma City, beautiful. Miss Black Comanche County, Claudine Prince. Miss Black Crutcho, Candace Smith. Miss Black Enid, Shanday Carr. And all of you Enid people, thank you for getting behind your candidate, because you're making her number one. Miss Black Forest Park, Tarma Patterson, all Forest Park, proud of that contestant. Miss Black Gertrude Tegus Robinson. Oh, what a contestant. Miss Black Langston University Renisha Franklin. I know the people at Unity Baptist Church and others are really proud of this beautiful young lady. And I keep telling you, these are the most beautiful young ladies, the most talented. And you must remember that the Miss Black Oklahoma pageant is an educational and motivational experience. Miss Black Midway City, Shannon Hawkins, oh my gracious. Miss Black Muskogee, Sharika Jones. Muskogee is back in there contesting 100%. Miss Black Muskogee County is Braaka Dedman. Oh, Muskogee County is proud of their contestant, boy. They are really proud. Miss Black Oklahoma City, Claudia Williamson. Oklahoma City is proud of their beautiful contestant, that talented contestant. Miss Black Oklahoma City University, Monique Cooper. Oklahoma City University had a winner last year. They say they will have one this year. I don't know because the competition is strong. Miss Black Oklahoma City Community College, Tori Jackson. What a beautiful, talented young lady. And Oklahoma City Community College backing her 100%. Miss Black Oklahoma County, Jackie Johnson. Oh, with a smile on her face. What a beautiful young lady. Miss Black Oklahoma State University, Rashana Nicole Campbell. Whoa, oh, what a talented, beautiful lady. Miss Black Okmulgee. Now, Fudge. Go on, Miss Fudge. Okmulgee is backing you 100%. Miss Black Putnam City, Shawana Maddox. Oh, what a beautiful young lady. And you haven't seen anything until you've seen Miss Black Rose State, Christine Combs. Go, Christine, go. Miss Black Sakawasa, Shaylee Prevost. Oh, what dignity. Miss Black Shawnee. Oh, Miss Black Shawnee. Renisha Talton. All releases. Shawnee is behind you 100%, and they are proving it with their ads and their purchase of tickets. Miss Black Spencer, Kanisha Orange, one of those orange descendants. Kanisha Orange, I want you to remember that name. Tulsa say they are coming. Miss Black Tulsa, Melody Vinette. Oh, what beauty. Miss Black Tulsa County, Dale Parker. Miss Black Grease, Grease Heels. Tulsa's bringing
Gilchrist
Heels. Tulsa's bringing 3 contestants over here and supporting all of them. Miss Black University of Central Oklahoma. That's beautiful, Mrs. Flagg. Oh, what a beautiful young lady. Miss Black Wewoka, Tanisha Osborne. Now, I know you are really wondering. Miss Black Nichols Hill, Saiz Bowie. You are supporting them because you love these young people. You love anyone who can get out here and compete. Calvin, what do you think about those beautiful young ladies?
Oh, Mom, what do I think? I'm sure glad you asked me that question. But before I get off into telling you and the most intelligent listening audience what I think, I have to say good morning to you, and what a beautiful day it is, and what a blessing it is to once again to be part of the Clara Luper Radio Show. And I know that those of you out there who listen regular, you know what I'm fixing to say next, don't you? Call that friend, call that neighbor, invite them to be a part of this, the Clara Luper Radio Show, where we're live and in beautiful living color. And you want to know what I think.
What I think Putnam City
about the Miss Black Oklahoma contestants.
Maddox, yes.
Isn't that something? And this is the 37th year of the Miss Black Oklahoma.
That's right.
31 contestants. That means it's 62 parents, and no telling how many grandparents, friends
uncles
and family,
and
uncles and aunties that will be coming in there. Oh my goodness, this will be, I'm certain, one of the best pageants. I wonder how we're going to all get in the Blue Room when we have that big interview during the week of June the 10th through the 17th prior to the pageant. I know that we will be in here. But, you know, great things have happened because of the Miss Black pageant. We've seen the contestants grow and go, and we've seen the escort program grow and go. And many of the
And those are
escorts,
black men who are standing up.
well, they're young black men at that time, and now I look around and all of them, I can't think of a escort that has had a problem of any type, but then they're all either in business or in school or doing something productive for their respective communities. So I invite you out there, if you know any of the contestants, number one, if one of the contestants would like to invite your son or a grandson or something to be an escort at the pageant, take them up on it. And I'm certain that they will have a great time, because it's 2 times the start in the development of not only young men and young women, but one is when they first come out. The second is when they have an opportunity to meet and to get along with other people. What do I think? I think that this is going to be the best pageant ever. What do I think? I think that the winner will be. I better wait on that one.
Yeah, you
I
better
wait.
But Calvin,
Yes.
ours is an educational and motivational experience. For example, the staff will arrive in Oklahoma City on June the 10th. The pages, and they are
staff?
beautiful. Yes.
What I mean,
The
okay.
staff from all over the state will arrive at 12:30 on Saturday. At 2 p.m., the contestants will arrive, and the First Lady of Oklahoma, Mrs. Henry, will be there to greet them, along with John Green, along with Nancy Moore, along with a large number. And you are invited to come out to the Plaza Hotel and greet and welcome these young people. Now that's
You said the first lady there. That kind of threw me off, Mom. There's so many first ladies
I'm
in
talking about
Oklahoma.
the First Lady of Oklahoma.
Okay.
Okay.
Mrs. Brad Henry.
Yes.
Okay.
yes, we'll be
School
there to
teacher,
greet.
former school teacher.
See, in order to motivate people, you've got to show them something. You just can't talk. Well, anyway, any of you that would like to come out and help us welcome these young ladies, well, you're welcome to come to Plaza Hotel 40. What's that address, Calvin?
I don't have the exact address, but
good.
I'll tell you where it's located.
Where?
42nd and North Lincoln Boulevard. If you missed the Central Plaza Hotel, then you need to drive another cab or ride in another cab.
But Calvin, all of the young ladies will start their orientation at the same time. But at 7 o'clock will be that Clara Luper's welcoming dinner. That is something. I can just see Mrs. Andre Howard Harris. I can see her now as she MC that dinner. I think this is about the 5th year, and the speaker is that attorney J. Carl, whose
Attorney
descendants.
Carl.
Yes, whose
Okay.
descendants named Carl.
Carl, Oklahoma. I knew that name sounded familiar.
That's that welcoming dinner. That's something.
Now, you have an
That welcoming
outstanding
dinner.
attorney that's coming, taking his time out to come to the Miss Black Oklahoma pageant.
He's a part of the pageant.
He's a
Calvin.
part of the pageant?
Yes,
Okay.
he's one of the men that stand up for justice, liberty, and equality. And these young people will have that experience. On Sunday morning, though, at 7:30, the Wilma Ray's breakfast. Then the speaker is Reverend Alfred Williams Jr. from the First AME Church. Now that's gonna
Now,
be something.
that's going to be outstanding.
But at 10:45, those young people will leave the hotel and will head to the Redeemed Baptist Church.
Uh-oh.
They will hear the Honorable Reverend Drinkwater. Now, if you want to see a black man, a man that has stood up for Jesus, you don't have to go no
Stood
further.
up for justice.
Jesus. He
Jesus
stood up for
and
Jesus.
justice,
He
okay.
stood up for God. He has stood up for all of us. He will be preaching that Sunday. I can hardly wait.
You think Redeemed will be able to handle the Miss Black Oklahoma
Redeemed can handle
pageantry?
anything.
They
Those
can.
people like these. They
Okay.
stick together.
You have the contestants coming. You have the pages
The
coming.
escorts,
the
the parents,
escorts
and the
coming. The
friends.
parents and the staff.
Well, they are ready
My
for us
goodness
because Reverend
gracious.
Drinkwater say, "Let them come. We are ready."
All right.
But at
If he
one-
said it, I believe it.
At 1:30, we will have our annual luncheon. The beautiful talent, Miss Black Oklahoma 2005, Michelle Milburn, will be the guest speaker. Incidentally, she's enrolled in law school. She finished OCU, and she'll be in law school at Oklahoma University. And she's very, very excited about it.
And she has a strong
But then
religious
at
background,
night,
too.
those young people would go to Clara Luper's Lake for
Oh,
a
my
picnic.
goodness.
A
The
picnic.
Clara Luper Lake.
That's
Well,
right.
that is one of the highlights of the pageantry. Many of the young ladies that have been in it, they still talk about the Clara Luper Lake.
Because it is
How
a
the fish
beautiful
doing?
lake.
Okay.
It's a beautiful lake, and Mr. Darius Jackson will be there. You haven't seen anything. But then let's talk about Monday morning. Monday morning, it will be the Leola Ford's breakfast.
Okay.
Mr. Richard Rush, the president of the Oklahoma State Chamber of Commerce, will be
Uh-oh,
the
wait a
guest
minute.
speaker.
Wait a
And
minute, Mom.
he's-
You have an outstanding lawyer one morning. Now you have the president of the
and
chamber,
I have a
Oklahoma State
preacher.
Chamber of
I have
Commerce.
Reverend Williams Jr.
Reverend Williams,
I
huh?
have Reverend Drinkwater, and I have the talented Miss Black Oklahoma. And then on Monday, we go into listen to Mr. Rush, and he's been with us for years. That's his spot, so.
He loves it.
Well,
Mrs.
then we
Ford
have
also.
a-
Mrs. Ford works diligently with
Oh, Miss
the
Ford.
with
Miss
the
Ford is
Pages
so
program.
excited about that. Oh, Miss Ford is excited
Brother
about
Rush,
it.
too.
I want to
And
see
his
Miss
staff.
Ford. What kind of decoration would she have this year? I don't know.
I
and
I
don't
wouldn't
need to
know, be afraid
because
to guess.
each member of my staff has creative abilities,
Oh.
and they will demonstrate those abilities.
Well, moving
There'll
on,
be a
moving on
cosmetic-
past Miss Ford's production there at the breakfast. I'm waiting till you get to another production that I know will be outstanding.
Well, there'll be a cosmetic workshop, and from Sonic, Mr. Oh, I'm not gonna tell you that because you know him quite well, because he's the owner and the president of Sonic's Corporation,
Oh, come
who
on.
will speak to the young ladies. But at 1 p.m., it'll be the Cheryl Fallon's luncheon, and that
Outstanding.
luncheon is sponsored by Edwina Red, and the guest speaker will be Dr. George Henderson from Oklahoma University. What an occasion.
You know, it
And
sounds
Tina
like
has told me that she had some singers.
you got
Oh.
some speakers coming in here from this state that have
How
made an
can you
impact.
how can you motivate
know?
people unless you show them something?
Well,
And
they
I'm gonna
certainly have
show
an
them
opportunity. Dr. Henderson, the president of the State Chamber of Commerce,
But
Reverend
it's 7
Drinkwater.
o'clock.
My goodness. Okay, keep on
It's
telling me.
tropical
You want some
night.
water, Mom, or you
We'll
want to
go.
keep bragging on the Miss Black Oklahoma pageant?
At 7 o'clock, we'll be out to Merlin's Villa.
Merlin's
for
Villa?
a tropical evening.
Uh.
I don't know what all. But oh, Tuesday morning,
Uh-oh, getting close.
that beautiful, talented Elnora Douglas's breakfast. And that's a breakfast that you never know what's going to happen. I can see Elnora's breakfast. I can see Elnora. And her speaker is the same one we had last year, Dr.
thank you,
Bob
Clara.
Moore, the superintendent of schools in Oklahoma City,
you, Bob.
Oklahoma, who will soon be going to Texas. And when he gets to Texas, he'll be telling those Texans about the Elnora Douglas's breakfast.
Now, this is not his first year speaking at the breakfast either,
This
is
is
it?
his second year,
Mhm.
and we are looking forward to him. It's going to be something. Then at 9:30 to 12:30, the young people will rehearse. You know, they all started rehearsing on Saturday at the same time. That's why it's so good. And 1 o'clock is the Rosetta Coleman's luncheon. I don't know what she will have, but I know it'll be outstanding. Clinton Narmore from
Clint,
Oklahoma City
okay,
University, a
okay.
young man that has made it to the top. Oh, he believes.
Oh,
when you
my
talk
goodness.
about
When you
me,
talk to Clint doing
you
something.
can't tell me what
At
black
Oklahoma
men
City
are.
University, what
Yes.
he's vice president of admissions, something like that. But whatever it is,
He's
Clint has made a
outstanding.
definite impact at Oklahoma City University,
And he
and
has-
they're reaching out to the minority community.
Yeah, not only that, but he
To
is
the community.
a promoter of the Clara Luper Scholarship at Oklahoma City University. And when he speaks to those young people, I can see their eyes now. But at 7 o'clock, it's a Calvin Luper.
Now we talking. Well, bring it on now.
Representative
Brag-
Bar Shoemaker.
Yes,
from
indeed.
Tulsa,
Yes,
Oklahoma,
indeed.
will be the guest.
Outstanding speaker. And can I brag a little bit on that?
You can
notice
brag all you
because
want
all of the other speakers that will be coming, they will be good. I don't doubt that. But I know the Representative Shoemaker from Tulsa will be fantastic. I know that the Weekend Singers will put on a show like you've never seen before. I know that the young people, the contestants, the escorts, the pages, the staff, they're going to love it. I know even the wait staff comes out and they have a good time at the Calvin
so
Luper
much
dinner. But that is the time
Representative
highlight of the whole
Shoemaker.
pageant.
And then on
To me.
Wednesday morning, it's the Nancy Davis's breakfast. Oh, that breakfast. And we have, for the first time in the history of this state, a judge, a circuit court of appeal, Judge. Oh, I'm not going to tell you his name. I won't.
Mom.
Why should I tell you his name?
That's an
I can
impressive
tell you
list
that
of speakers.
Judge
But, Mom, you know,
Harris.
do you, as we get ready for the Miss Black pageant and we get ready for the contestants and everybody arriving, there's been a lot of work that has gone into this, not just this year, but
But
over the years
Judge
past.
Harris
Why did
will
you
be
decide to have
speaking.
speakers like that?
I've had that for the past 37 years because you cannot motivate people.
Well, you keep saying that, but
Our
then this is a
motivation
pageant.
and education. Our pageant is an experience in motivation and in looking at people that have accomplished something. Calvin, that judge, is going to speak. First time in the history of Oklahoma have we had a judge from the Circuit Court of Appeals. And Nancy Davis, it's no telling what Nancy Davis will have at her breakfast.
I know it'd be great with her being
There'll
there.
be- there'll
But
be
then
a
that'd be
workshop.
good after that Calvin Luper dinner. They'll still be talking and bragging about
We'll see.
that Tuesday night.
Then we have the educational workshop where we will bring in people. Oh, it's outstanding. But the Carolyn Wade's luncheon is at
Yeah,
1
that's
o'clock
good.
on Wednesday.
Now, where's Carolyn from? Where's
Carolyn
the Carolyn
is
Wade
from
from?
Muskogee, and she's all excited about her luncheon because her own senator, Senator Garrison, will be a guest speaker.
She has her. Boy, this is going to be an exciting affair. Okay.
But
And
then-
moving on that evening, Wednesday evening, what is happening?
That's at Maryland Hildred's All-State reception. And you are invited. to
That's
that
that All-State reception also. Maryland Hildred with All-State. We're
Yes.
All-State sponsors. Once again, a reception for the contestants and all of the participants in the pageant.
And you are invited. I'm going to tell you now. You are invited to Maryland Hildred's reception. That's at 6:30. Last year we had about 300 people to attend, and we expect more this year.
Let's go back to Tuesday night because
No, we don't want
to
to
the
go back
Calvin
to
Luper
Tuesday
dinner.
night.
That's the
Let's
one.
go
Reverend
back
Burris,
to
don't
Thursday.
forget me either. Okay, don't forget you's got to show
but
up.
Thursday morning, watch out Thursday morning. Watch out Thursday morning. It's the Gloria Mathis breakfast.
Oh, that's my only competition. There.
Oh my goodness!
That's-
It's no telling what Gloria Math. See, you know, Gloria Mathis is in charge of our personality, hospitality, and the young people just love to see her step out because she
Never
is
know.
a well-dressed person.
Never know.
That's
But
at
she's good, and then
7:30.
her
And
her
let me
breakfast
tell
is
you,
always exciting
For the
too.
first time in the history of this state, a judge from the state Supreme Court, Judge Joe Carbert, will be the guest speaker. No one has ever had anything like this to happen.
Well,
That's it.
I notice you have a
That's-
variety of men
How can
and
you
women who are
educate
doing
and
it.
motivate people without showing them something? Talk is easy done, but production is what counts.
Now, will
Oh,
the
let's
public
get
public
ready.
invited to all these events as
Yeah,
we go?
if they can afford it. Bosie Walker's luncheon. Oh, Bosie Walker. Don't tell me nothing. Bosie Walker always comes up with something that's unusual.
As I
And
see it, she
a
has to
speaker,
step. She has to
Thelma
step.
Parks,
Oh, okay.
a member of the Board of Education, a national known participant. Thelma Parks will be the guest speaker. And you know, when Thelma get up there and start telling those young people, oh, it will be an experience because Thelma Parks is from Muskogee, but she has come to Oklahoma City and left her footprints on the own Oklahoma City. So
Oklahoma, the entire school systems, and she left more than a footprint on me because she was my sixth grade teacher, and that was back in the day.
I can imagine. But
Well,
at 7
one grade
o'clock,
there.
it'll be the Helen Daniels escort dinner.
Yes.
Now, at this time, the escorts will take over, and they will bring from Lawton, Oklahoma, Mr. Dean, who owns a golf course, who owns a dealership. Oh, what inspiration they will be to our young people.
Isn't Dean a retired first sergeant from the United
Yeah,
States
now you
Army? I
know-
believe.
you
No,
know.
don't give all the details yet.
Okay.
But I know Mrs. Daniels. It'll be good to see her just coming in on doing that week's activities, and especially there for the escort dinner because
She
she's
has
come a
been
long
ill,
way. Yes.
And she says she's coming, if she has to come in a wheelchair. Oh, we love Helen Daniels. She's
Well, we-
made a great contribution to the pageant.
Yes,
and
she
she's an
has.
educator from Lawton, Oklahoma. But Friday morning it's a Lady Ruth's Hunter's breakfast.
Uh-oh.
Never before have you seen a breakfast like Lady Ruth's Hunter's breakfast on Friday.
Will Mrs. Hunter be the speaker?
No, Miss Hunter will not be the speaker. The speaker will be the president of Devon Oil Company.
You kidding?
Energy Company. Mr. Riley will be the guest speaker. He's the president of one of the largest energy companies in the United States of America.
It is the largest here in the state of Oklahoma, but it's also
In the
just
United
recently-
States.
Yeah, the growth factor on
Well,
that.
he will be here at 7:30 on Friday. But at 1 p.m., Mary Johnson, the Fox.
The Fox.
The Fox.
Mom,
is
you just
ready.
bragging. Now you bragging.
Sure,
you bragged on
I
Miss
have something to
Hunter.
brag
You
about. I
bragged
brag
on
about
all
my
other
staff.
people. You kind of slid past that Tuesday dinner, the Calvin Luper dinner, but you
No, I
bragged
didn't.
since Saturday.
Mary
When
Johnson's
the girls have
lunch.
gotten here, don't you think those young ladies would be tired by now of hearing all these dynamic speakers? Will they be
Tired.
Yeah.
Those girls will be motivated. They will say, if John Riley can do it, if Joe Corbett can do it, if Thelma Parks and others can do it, we can do it. And that's what our pageant is all about. At the Mary Johnson's luncheon, she's bringing from Ardmore, Oklahoma, Miss Kay Williams.
Uh-huh.
That is something. But Calvin, the judges will be coming in from all over.